What's going on, too? The rest of the world. It's your boy Black King 91 coming live like from the loo. Goddamn me. I want to start out by giving some shout outs. I want to give a shout out to my man Bobby Hemmett. You know what I'm saying? You will see him dropping bombs on the myth, on the mythos. You know what I'm saying? What people like me find perplexing to the mind and to the thinking about the subconscious and the higher self, higher beings, like interdimensional beings. This Bobby Hemmett all day. Also, I want to give a shout out to my man, the 13th son. He was probably doing the same, um, but he probably a little more gave you ways to think about the being. You know what I'm saying? I also want to give a shout out to my man. I also want to give a shout out to my man Aquarius son, Better Beings. You know what I'm saying? If you want hip on what was going on with them, you know what I'm saying? And you probably wasn't. If you wasn't hip on some of the info that was coming out that guy's mouth, you know what I'm saying? Then you probably wasn't serious about this. You know what I'm saying? You just an average Joe. You know what I'm saying? You walk around living a regular everyday life. I want to give a shout out to my man Nature Boy TV, Carbonation, Melanation. Yeah. I fuck with y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Low key, like I've been like watching your videos like for a while. You know what I'm saying? You really got me hip on the move to the tropics, my man. You know what I'm saying? Um, how living in the tropical area is 100% healthier, you know what I'm saying, probably than living in a place like America. Not just because of the sun shining, you know what I'm saying, but because they hold closer to nature. And, you know what I'm saying? It's a cleaner environment from what I hear, and from my research. But I want to give a shout out to Spirit Science. You know what I'm saying? It was so much eye-opening, mind-boggling info came up off of that channel. Spirit Science had been dropping bombs about the Kabbalah, the Tree of Life, all that stuff. Go back and check out all these names. You know what I'm saying? Like if you watching this and you hear me say these names, you know what I'm saying, write them down, go back and check them out. You know what I'm saying? Because this is maybe in about a 5-year span how I got how I got to the level where I am now. You know. I'm gonna give a shout out to Sonetta TV, Shaka Amos, and brother Jabari Osaze, just to name a couple. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even really dig off into all of the brother Muhammad Ali and all of those guys. I want to say some of the guys that I probably had problems with was like listening to Zoriak and like the fucking Hebrew Israelites. It's like, bro, like, so you gonna tell me so you gonna tell me that you know what? Like, never mind. But let me see. Let's see. I guess we're gonna start talking about. We're gonna start talking about. We're gonna start talking about the electromagnetic field. The electromagnetic field around us that connects you. That connects your inner self to the outside world around you. You know. That connects us to each other. You know what I'm saying? How we can feel how each other feels. Like you can just kind of feel that somebody had a fucked up day. You know what I'm saying? That's because of the electromagnetic field. You know what I'm saying? It projects all emotions and intentions. Um, I believe that this field, when used at its greatest capacity, is going to be used to raise the frequency and the vibration of the environment so that we can do more here, so that we get more abilities here ourselves as humans. Um, it's endless possibilities. Changing the way you think is going to change the content of your field, of your electromagnetic field. You know, lies become truth in here. So you really want to break it down, and you really want to be on top of yourself and your thoughts and your conscious and your subconscious mind. You really want to be on top of this when you walk in this field. If you're just gonna be a regular, average, everyday Joe, you know what I'm saying, then walk it like you're talking. You know what I'm saying. But if you want to walk it this way, you really want to be on top of yourself and the way you think, and really, asking yourself, like, is this all right for me to feel this way? Like, why do I feel this way? Like, is this okay for me to do this? You know, like whatever that may be. Constantly question it. Constantly question it. That's how you get answers. You know, you ask questions so you get answers. Ask and you shall receive. You know, we using the Bible here too, people. We using the Bible here too to pull it all together. But through it all, I'm gonna say what I believe the main goal of humans here in this reality is to transmute ourselves into these crystal beings, you know, that was said, not just saying crystal beings, but higher dimensional beings that was said that did things like built the pyramids. You know, beings that shoot through other dimensions and other frequencies, other vibrational frequencies, you know, into other worlds. You know what I'm saying? I believe that all these frequencies exist within you. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever feel like this stuff is outside of yourself. Everything that you search, everything that you look for is within yourself. You know? But the main goal is for us to transmute ourselves into these higher beings so that cosmically we can get it done. What's going on? What's going on, lady? You got it? Hello, hello. Yeah, I know folks looking at me like real crazy, you know. I'm sitting there like by myself, just kind of chatting like to my phone. But yeah. Let me see. Yes. Raising the electromagnetic field to control the physical body and environment. Yeah. The field the field the field the field connects you to the field contains your will, you know. And this is what is used to do everything. People ask like how, you know, like how did he do that? His will enacted upon the environment, upon his physical body, upon the physical existence. What's up, bro? You got it, man. But it's really so much that I would want to throw at you, man. Like it's so much that I would want to hit you with. I really have to get myself together. You know, I need to do more research. Me myself. I'm gonna say bluntly and cleanly. You know, like I probably said, like in my last video, that I have broken through like to some level. I'm not gonna be like, okay, like I ascended. You know, like I'm like this higher dimensional being. But I will say that I notice how people move around me. You know, you could probably tell by how I'm speaking. You know, like if this is what you into, you could probably tell by how I'm speaking and by how I move. You know that I can tell by the way people move around me. You know what I'm saying? That like it's a little. I'm different now. You know, people can. I'm gonna speak bluntly. People can hear my thoughts. You know, they can probably hear me talking through a fucking window or some shit and like hear exactly like what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? At least part of it. You know what I'm saying? People can feel my emotional content, like when I'm fucked up, you know, like in any kind of way. Don't nobody want to be around me. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be a little fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You really have to sit on top of your thoughts and on top of your emotions, on top of the inner self, really buckling down and like taking control of yourself because at the essence, what we are going to be doing is controlling the environment, controlling the universe. You know, that's in my walk. That's what I see that it gets hard for because you have so much more to control than just yourself. You end up controlling the universe. You end up controlling these elements. You know, like these elements make up your body. It's just so perplexing to me. You know, I have to take a second like to really breathe on it and really, you know, like the way the mind works. You know, the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. I believe that the higher self is nothing but the subconscious mind, without all of the addictions and without all of the bullshit that comes with a weak human. You know, like let's just say it. You know, like all the unconfidence and all the stuff that you would want to get rid of. That your higher self is your subconscious mind minus everything that you want to fucking get rid of. You know what I'm saying? It's people walking past, so it's kind of leaving me a little like, okay, what was I ready to say? Like, hold on. But Yeah, man. We can when you when you okay. Let me say when you walk in this path, like as one of these beings, like when you begin to feel fucked up, just leave it on the earth. You know, you can literally put your spirit self into the earth. Just go down into the ground, and like you will feel all of your emotionalness just melt off. Like like it didn't mean anything. Like the earth just took it away from you. It's like you was fucked up. You might have been depressed. You ready to kill yourself or do something outlandishly crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you feel so crazy. You feel like you just can't take it. Take your electromagnetic self, which is your spirit self, that's reaching outside of your body without you having to touch nothing. This is how you touch things without using your hands. You know what I'm saying? Put that self into the earth. You know, you you will feel all of your emotionalness just melt away. Like that's in my experience. That's what I see that the earth is probably most for us. Other than walking around and like we can plant fruit and everything on it, but it's like more than anything, like it's for when you become a higher being. You can leave your emotional stress. Yeah, sure. Excuse me. Yeah, you got it. Got folks walking past. But nah, you can literally leave your emotional self. At least when you're feeling fucked up, you leave it. You leave it on Earth. You leave it inside the Earth. You know, just like you have a spirit within yourself, the Earth has a spirit within it as well. You know, and it interacts with you. It does. It interacts with you. I think this is a lot of stuff that everybody kind of knows, but like people feel like it's so far away. Like what I'm saying. So it's like kind of like that one, and everybody has to go to work and just kind of what you used to. Like your regular everyday life. Kind of gets in the way. You know, like you load your conscious mind up with a bunch of obstacles. Like that's kind of like how I look at it. Now, like this is kind of, I'm not gonna say like it's the only thing that's like important to me, but like this is kind of like priority. This is up there, like on the list of priorities, like in my eyes. I really do feel like this is important for us as humans to do. And to be a part of. What I'm saying? Because it's who we are. You know, it's who we are. And you really letting a huge chunk of yourself just slip away into the cosmos when you don't even think about it. You know what I'm saying? Bobby Hemmett said, I was watching the video about Bobby Hemmett.